Okay, hi guys. MicheleMarieDalene. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Today, I wanted to do a little bit different video, and I wanted to talk to you guys about some realities of what's going on with the world, and try to just kind of just share and just do something productive. Everybody says do something productive. Even Cheryl from Spirit Meal said, do something productive. Because, first of all, it makes more sense to do something productive than sitting on your fat ass and complaining. So, first thing is, for those of you who have watched my live streams and said, these things are a friggin' train wreck, they're not getting anywhere, and Michelle's not sharing any useful information to us. It's all news gathering and it's all bullshit. And it ain't helping us. First of all, I'm really sorry about that, boys and girls. I am. So I thought that what we would try to do today is try to do something productive with our time. And so what I'm going to do is, this may be hard to read, unfortunately enough, because I am doing this in standard widescreen definition of 840 by 480p. It's not going to be 720p. And remember, I told one reason why is that for most people, this is not going to be a major deal. If you were really, really anal about resolution, yeah, you might not like it very much. But, okay, just bear with me. First and foremost is everybody here is rightfully concerned about what the future is going to be. Are we going to have income? Are we going to have money? Well, the first thing is, right now, at this moment, the third phase of the bill, the Senate bill, has passed the Senate, and now it's going to the House. And so, at the time of this video, it's going to be voted on by the House of Representatives here in the United States. So, that's all I can tell you. And how it's going to work isn't very clear to me yet. But that's not the point of this video. The thing is to talk about what we have, what resources we have, and how to make do with what we have. To understand my situation, my budget, is what we're going to talk about now. So let us fade in here. Okay? And we're going to talk about this. Let me get to the screen so I can flick it up so we can see it. Alright, this is my budget. Alright? Now, it's not the whole screen, obviously, because some of it obviously scrolls off. But let's go through this here, okay? I get $1,316 a month. That's it. That's all I get. $1,316 a month. No, that's not bad. It's a lot better than some. And thank God I get that much, because right now, for the next 6 months, I got to pay my landlord $900 a month, which is a regular $700 rent per month, plus back month rent of $200 a month for 6 remaining months to pay us up and get us current. Now, of course, with the COVID-19, there's a question about if he's going to actually be able to physically pick up the check and deposit it into his bank. I can't tell you if he's actually going to be able to pick up the check, but I will have the money ready for him so that he's just, when the COVID-19 issue is resolved, that he will have the rent and no evictions will begin. So you'll see the rent is the first of expenses. That's the biggest expense a month, is $900. Okay, so that's going to get paid out right there, right off the top. Next one is the electric, $56.02. Now, the Salvation Army was nice enough to pay back the $160 from the last 2 months. So that's paid off, and so I don't have to worry about that. They mailed out the check. They confirmed the check was mailed out to the local utility company. So theoretically, all I have to do is come up with $56.02 for this month, and I should be in good standing. So that's what I'm going to pay. I don't have Dish Network. I haven't had it since 2015. I just never removed the marker from the budget sheet, thinking that maybe someday I'll get it back. But you know what? It's just like the Somewhat Clean's Clearwater Revival says, someday never comes. So maybe I should remove that eventually. The cell phone bill is written down here is $80.65. Now, let me explain what that covers, just so we understand each other. That covers the cell phone, and that covers the mobile internet hotspot, which is allowing us to do this video, because my mobile hotspot gives me 6 gigabytes of data, plus I have binge on, and I have data stash. Now, that may sound like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but in short, it means that I can stream on YouTube, upload videos to YouTube, and it doesn't go against my data bucket. The 6 gigabytes is for sites that are not whitelisted, which includes probably the 2 sites that we're going to be going to, which is Walmart.com and Amazon.com. So in that case, we'll be using some data for that. The data stash acts like a savings account for data. It actually, and I don't use, of the maximum 20 gigabytes will be stored in my data stash. So if I get my home phone back on or whatever, and I don't use my internet, that 6 gigabytes in that case would transfer over into my data stash until I need it. Like right now, we're using the data stash that I had collected over the years. So that takes care of that. And then, of course, we have the total telephone cost is $80.65. Total utilities is $1036.67. Now, $1036.67, as you can see, includes the rent and includes the cell phone, and would include a home phone if I had one, which I don't currently. Okay. Now we have personal needs. You see, we have laundry 0, clothing 0, hair care 0, cosmetics is 0, savings account. That means money I'm putting into my savings account automatically each month, so that I always have $20 going in, and I don't have to worry about it. It's automatic. I just do it right off the top. It's just electronically done. Then we have, so that means the total personal needs is $20. That's all it comes out to be. Creditors, liabilities. Well, I'm going to scroll this up here. We have the medical insurance which is direct payment on my checking account of $42.80. That's not going to change. Google Pay. Now, Google Pay used to be paid with my Capital One card. Because I fell behind my Capital One card, there's no balance in my card right now. I can't pay Google Pay, which means I would lose my 2 terabytes of data, which would be extremely bad, considering I have a lot of things in there that I like to share between computers and Google Pay through Google Drive. So Google Pay is $10.62 for the Google Drive account. So actually I'm paying that with my checking account. Then we have, again, PayPal credit is 0. PayPal seller fees is 0. Care credit, it's funny, I don't even have care credit anymore. Portfolio recovery 0. Columbia House DVD is 0. Capital One, this month I gotta pay $108. I'm gonna send them $110. Because of the fact that I didn't pay them last month. They were nice enough to waive the $27 late fee, but I still got to pay them $110. So it doesn't matter if I like it or not. Just Burn, I have the card, not even used anymore. Fashion Bug, not even used anymore. I don't even know if they're still in business. JCPenney is gone. Burst Premier is gone. Student Loans is gone. It was gone. Total liability expenses $163.42. Totally monthly expenses is $1,220.09. Money left over is $95.91. $95.91. It's not bad, but as you're gonna see, that money has got to be used for getting things like people food, pet supplies, household supplies. And that's where we're running into a brick wall. Because why? Well, for one thing, I put the order together, the pet supplies and the people supplies. So we're going to go to that screen right now because that's the next screen on the list. Let's go to our Chrome browser. Let's go to our Chrome browser. Okay, so let's go there. Okay, now, I'm still working on this list. I really am. Then you have I'm going to try to do my hair different. Suggested by 2 boxes of this. It comes out to be total $584 for the hair color. The Revlon color is still a beautiful color. Dark, rich brown. Now, I looked at it on my cell phone, so unfortunately, it may not be the color that I see on the computer screen because, unfortunately, my phone is not calibrated. to SMPTE. Neither. It's this monitor. So yeah, even if it was, let's go take a look at this real quick here. Even if it was, the screen is not going to do any damn good. Here we can see the theoretical color sample here. You can see that the color, it's not really what I call really impressive. I'm not really overall really impressed here. But here we can see with the swatches, we got this here, this little patch. Let's see if this is showing up the way I think it is on the computer. I don't know. Yeah, it's showing up on the computer. Okay. I wonder if I can make the screen bigger. Probably could, but I'm not going to do it right now. All right, so this here is the color of the swatches. This is deep brown. This is going to be closer to Lumi's hair color. As she wanted, I wanted to do it. You can see that if you can see that there is a difference between the darkness. This is going to probably be more what it's going to be. It's going to probably turn up like a medium brown against all that blonde hair. It's not going to be really that dark. However, theoretically speaking, if I leave this hair color in for a while, it will get dark. Remember that you're doing your porous roots. It's going to really soak up the color really, really good, really well, and so that's going to be great for my hair. But let's go back and let's take a look at the rest of the budget. Now, like I said, the problem I'm running into is deciding what to buy as essentials. These two here, I'm going to just highlight this. These two here are kind of not really needed, but when you actually subtract them, it only saves us about, just say about $10, all right? Okay, that's for the coloring and the... So let's go to the things that are definitely not as optional. We have to get the cat supplies right here, okay? Cat litter and cat food. The cats have been eating canned food almost exclusively. They got some dry food, but from Patty's, and they're just not impressed by it. They're just like, you know what? This food sucks. I'm not happy with it. We want something with better flavor, and we want something with better taste. We want our old cat. We love the canned food, so that's what we want to eat. So, otherwise, give us canned food because that's what we like. But spending for 96 cans of cat food of $49.92 is a lot of money. But on the other hand, I try to find cheaper cat foods. These are things. Some of the stuff is on my watch list or save letter. Like there's the Cat's Pride, there's the underwears, there's cereals, things like that. So it's not really one. So let's go to Amazon. The only suggestion I should make a list of food items and then make a list. I do have a list in here. So unfortunately, wish list. Let's go to my wish list here. I do have one in here. I really gotta clean this out because some of this stuff is like friggin' absolutely garbage. Oh yes, I did want this. The Bosch laser pointer. I might get that. And then of course the Logitech M570 wireless trackball mice for $29.99. That would be a great awesome to have. I really am interested in that. The StarTech PCI Express adapter. Let's see. PCIe converter. That's kind of optional. It's kind of like, kind of neat, but I don't really know if I need it. I could remove it out of here. It's not really important here. 10-inch Android quad-core tablet. This is something that I was looking at. Right now it's not available. Then we have the Woman's Slime Summer Loose Fit Maxi. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another wish list. I love my Sabrina animated series. I actually still am interested in books too and things like that. I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean through this list of... Well, here's what I wanted to look up. Everybody talks about toilet paper. I'm going to just look this up real quick on Amazon, okay? I want 1,000 sheet... Apparently everybody's asking for the same question. 1,000 sheets of toilet paper let's get started to the list here. So let's sort by, everybody's worried about being gouged to death. So let's take a quick look at this. Okay. Right now I'm not short on toilet paper, but a Curson unbleached toilet paper, natural toilet paper, ultra soft, hyperallergenic kitchen toilet paper. Ooh. Whoa. I used to know machines, the dispensers from Fort Wayne or something, they used to use a Z-fold toilet paper in that form. Toilet paper, here we go, paper towels. That's paper towels? See, they changed the name of it to say toilet paper, toilet roll, tissue napkin. Wow. Ooh, printed pictures in toilet paper. Christmas Santa toilet paper. Neat. Soft, strong, highly absorbent hand towels for household, kitchen, toilet. Let's see. Family toilet paper. So, you guys, oh my God, this is expensive. And this is just toilet paper. Now, this is not even that good of a deal unless you get Amazon Prime, which I don't have. So this is cordless toilet paper rolls. That's neat. 4-layer thickness? Really? Wow. 4-layer thickness toilet paper. I remember when I was watching Dan Versus, he was supposedly had toilet paper made out of Egyptian cotton. Can you really make toilet paper out of Egyptian cotton? I don't know. Anyway, the point is toilet paper is available for order on Amazon.com. So you can get toilet paper. So, also, let's see if we can actually do some things. I don't really need toilet paper right now, but I will in the future. But let's go take a look at some food items here. For example, I would like to get some... and this is not the grocery section, so obviously, let me explain this here. Food stamps, you cannot order on food stamps online because of the EBT SNAP rules. There is no security to prevent fraud. So, if you want to get food on Amazon, I can order things that are non-perishable. For example, I can buy something like dry or canned carrots, okay? Let's see, and carrots. All right, let's take a look at canned carrots here, just to see here. Tiffin Farms mild asparagus. Ooh, I'm not really heavily into. Let's see, Tiffin Farms pickled. Ew, pickled. I don't like pickled. I had pickled green beans once. They were nasty. All right, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so, you're not gonna get fresh carrots. Sorry, not without being able to ship it. And the problem is, I'm not sorry. So no GMO carrot little fingers. Dainty baby carrots, non-GMO, heirloom garden vegetable, 50 seeds. These are seeds now. Yeah, that's an idea. Grow a garden in the backyard. You got the garden, you got the room. Got carrot salad. Oh, that's interesting. What about fresh carrots? Can you get fresh carrots? I don't know. I could look. We can get fresh carrots. The only thing is I don't know if I can get them shipped, though. I don't know. Can I get fresh carrots? Let's see. Yes, Dole, full fresh carrots, 2-pound pack. What the Can't touch this. Oh, my Lord. Are you serious? Boys and girls, look at this. Dole carrots, whole fresh produce, fruit, vegetables, 2-pound pack, $23.98 and $8.98 for shipping. Can't touch this. Oh my God! Yeah, you ain't no bargain. No. All right. So what about dried carrots? Dried carrots, like in dried produce. All right. So, dried carrots by Delish, 1 pound bag, $19.99. Dried carrots is Delish, 1 pound, $19.99. What planet are you guys on? What's going on with the economy? Oh, I see that. Holy cow. This is nuts. Oh my God. This is crazy. Are you serious? Oh my Lord. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is nuts as can get. There is no way am I spending that kind of money on carrots. I love my Instant Pot. Free holiday menu from maple dill carrots and salad applesauce to cherry rosemary pork tenderloin. Vegetarian cooking. It's a cookbook. Oh, that's nice. Carrot earrings. I wonder if Bugs Bunny's girlfriend Lola has those. Gee, I have to have some carrot earrings. Oh, it will go so good with my lettuce necklace. Yeah, carrot rabbit treats. Effortless Sauce Vide cookbook. Oh my God. Let's see. Grocery and gourmet food, dried vegetables. Yeah, let me see if I can narrow this down here. I might be looking at the wrong categories here, but I don't think so, though. Diced dried carrot dice is 2 ounces. 2 ounces? Oh, that's a little bit bad. Ah! That shipping ain't so great. Why, Lord. Gourmet tomato powder. All right, so 8 ounces get $14.12. You're killing me. This is ridiculous. I can't afford this. Amazon is just out of the fucking world. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's take a look at the Amazon. Let's see what you got. Baby peeled baby carrots, 2 pounds. All right. Don't see the prices on these. In-store purchase only. Oh. In-store purchase only. 32-pound bags. I don't see any things that can get shipped for fresh ones, so that's not surprising. All right. So what about dried carrots? All right. Let's just see if we can search for the same thing I did for the other ones. Okay. Dried carrots. All right, so let's go. Now, dried carrots, oh my Lord, 10 pounds, $14.99 to $98. Wait a minute, why is there such different prices? Oh, it's because there's different sizes. There's 1 pound. Let's take a look at the 1 pound size, just to get a comparison here. $19.99 for 1 pound of dried carrots. Oh, God. So, guys, here's the short skinny. Of course, now, I can add that to my shopping cart. I can't afford it, though. Okay? Now, if I got my food stamps, I could have done it. But the problem is, as I said, same thing as with Amazon, Whole Foods. I cannot have, Walmart will not ship and pay for groceries with an EBT SNAP card and have it delivered. Basically making it useless to buy anything. So, for me, I have to go to the local stores. All right, so let's go to, let me add one more stop to this. Let's go to www.cvs.com. Why not? Let's go to CVS. Okay, let's take a look at CVS here. And let's search for because CVS is down the street. Let's search for toilet paper and household and grocery. I want 1,000 sheets. Okay. But on the average, 1,000 sheets of toilet paper lasts me about a month. So, here we go. $5.79's got 1,000 sheets toilet paper, which is the stuff I usually buy. Now, the question is this available? Free shipping with $35 plus orders. So, if it's in the store, let me see if I can search my store and see if it's in stock. Let's see. Change store. Let's go to, okay, 06098. Don't ask me why this thing does that. Find the store. Alright. Let's see. Winston, Connecticut. This is the store. Okay. So, let's see. Choose options. Free shipping. Choose options. Only in stores. Okay. So, let's see. What are my choice options? Right now, it's not giving me much of an option here, but choose options. Come on. Let's see. Sort by relevance. Sort by, okay. I want to search for in store. I want to see what I can get now in shop, in the store. Free with Care Pass. Members get free shipping with any eligible items. See details. 1,000 sheets. So you could order the toilet paper, so you don't have to be totally out of it. But what I do, be honest, when they say this, 4 stars and up, just the basics, toilet paper. But for some reason, it's not telling me if it's available in the store. So only in stores for the basics brand for $3.99. Which is actually fine. It doesn't do me too bad. I don't want a problem with that. The thing is that, okay, now, they don't have fresh carrots, but do they have canned carrots? Let's see if we can find canned carrots. Okay. Canned carrots. They have fiber. Well, I don't think that's carrots. Uncle Ben roasted rice rotisserie pouch. Okay. Organic. Woman's gummy multivitamins, 95 count. Well, actually, then Timor beef stew. Again, this is in the store right now, down the street. So I can get this online, or I can buy it in the store, and I don't have to worry about that. Just I search for canned stuff. I guess it only search for one word. So let's just search the word carrots to see what we find here. So let's just go for carrots. Okay. And we get essential oil, singles, carrot seeds. Touch of pink. Okay, some of this stuff isn't food items. I can probably narrow it down to food. Sort by the prices. Category. Household and grocery. Yeah, I'm going to search for that. Let's narrow this down here. Because I do have they have a food section. Roasted chicken. American Rosa. Sparkling beverage. Beef stews. Oh, anyway, the point is that there is ways I can order food if I want to pay cash. That's probably the thing that sucks most of all, is that you can't just get things shipped to you. That doesn't work that way. But you know, oh well, hell, you try. The thing is that you can get groceries. You do not have to order online. If you can get to the store, As I said, CVS is across the is just a little bit down the street. I can still make it with my walker. It's not too bad. Then we have the Mercury gas station. What about Cumberland Farms? What? Can you order stuff online with Cumberland Farms? That's a good question. I don't think so. I mean, why don't I check that? Let's go to that. Okay, so let's go to www.cumberlandfarms.com. Let's see if Cumberland Farms has a web page. They do have a web page. So let me take a quick look here. Let's go into this. Why not? Let's go back into that. Back into our Chrome screen. I need to set this thing up differently. This thing would be nice if this thing was sorted. Yeah. Chrome browser. Let's just go ahead, swap it back over again. Alright, here we go. I keep forgetting that this is not like... Okay, so let's take a look at food. Okay. Appetizers, hyperfreeze, coffee, pizza, roller grill, our brand deals. Now, remember a store near you. I'm going to change the store location. I'm not near Oceanside, New York. I am near... I don't know why it's so Oceanside, New York. Remember unleaded. By the way, price is $2.39 a gallon. Let's see. Can I change my store? Find us. Let's see. The reason why you're seeing this is because it's going to. All right, get me there. Okay, I want to change this. Not your store. Find in Finder. I'm going to change it to Winsted, so I know where it is because it's easy enough to find. Near enter new location. Winsted, Connecticut. Hit enter. Let's see. So I'm entering Winston, Connecticut. There it is. 115 Main Street. That's my store. So this is the store. In case you want to know where my Cumberland Farms is. This is the store right here. There's the phone number on the screen. Gas is $2.25 a gallon. Smart pay price is $2.15 about this location. This 24 hours has gasoline, ATM, propane, chill zone, and iced coffee, but it doesn't have a lot. So let's take a look and see if... I like to find those calzones they had. They had those Uno calzones. I wonder if they still have those. So let's see. Can I search for pizza, our brand, deals, pizza? They don't have pizza in our store, but let's see here. Pizza for your dough, pizza slice 99 cents, zipper slice is $2.69, whole pizza $7.99. It's not bad for something that would be fresh. They don't have that in that store. I know they don't because it's too small. They don't even have that. Let's see what else we have. Well, let's see. Hyperfreeze, roller grill, our brand, deals, nutrition information. Okay. Featured deals. Free CF Farmhouse Big Bar Chocolate. When you buy either a Pepsi or a BUBLY, and you get one of the Cumberland Farms chocolates. That's pretty much it. For some reason, though, it's gone back to the other store in Oceanside, New York. But unfortunately, I don't think they have any way you can order things and have it shipped to you. But that's just Cumberland Farms. They don't normally do it. But the back to the Winston store, it's, that's pretty much is where I normally go shopping anyway. So let's see if I can go back to that page specifically. It's an actually very small, dinky gas station. They had planned to make this thing bigger. This has a long story to it. You may not be able to believe it, but the Cumberland Farms that they show here is inverted picture instead of being where it would be before Is this the same Cumberland Farms? This is not Cumberland Farms. It's a mirrored. It's a mirrored image. It's a mirrored image. Okay. Anyway, the point is that it's the store I usually buy stuff. It's 24 hours a day. They have a very small thing. What about the new Mercury gas station? Okay, since we're bored, let's just do that. Let's go look and see if I can search for. I'm gonna have to search it on Google though. I don't know where which would be under. So let's go to Mercury. Okay, it's the Mercury gas station. It's in Winsted, Connecticut. Okay, let's see if we can find anything about this here. Mercury Fuel, convenience stores. Okay, so this is the new gas station. So hello, okay. By searching. Oh no, it's gonna show me this friggin' map. So okay, there's a new. Claim this business. Well, I don't want to claim it. I want to see what you got for products, dude. I'm gonna be closer than McDonald's. I don't know. MapQuest, Mercury Fuel, Home, Facebook, Places, Winston, Connecticut, convenience store. Okay, I think this is it right here. Okay, so this is the Mercury's Home's Facebook page. So. Yes, this is what the new one looks like. And it's Mercury Full, August we are back, customer appreciation, So, I don't think ours is quite as big. No, this one is brick. Ours is wood. Ours has got siding on it. So this is another building. But, so this is a Mercury price cutter. Oh, here's a hint. Their cheese is not that cheaper than Cumberland's. But of course, they were selling Cabot, so they weren't cheap cheese. Mercury Fuel convenience stores, Yelp. Okay, so I'd love to see if I can sell some pictures of it. Here's the interior. There's the exterior of it. You can see it at nighttime. You can see it in here. It's got quite a few star reviews. COVID-19 advisory, business operations may be affected. Yeah. Rachel said, couldn't find a friendly establishment. They are very honest. They do great work. I'd love to see if I can find if they have any specials. And I don't see convenience store, gas stations, share, save. I don't see anything about the company website. Let's see. Oh, actually, there is a website right there, mercuryfuel.com. So let's go see what I can find here. This is kind of interesting. All right, so let's take a quick look here. Celebrating 10 years, 70 years in business. Okay, so that looks like the gas station in Winston. Our brands, they work with Mercury, Price Cutter, Exxon, Gulp, Citgo, VP. Locations, gallery, services, wholesale, real estate, station leasing. All right, let's go to gallery. Let's go look stations up. Let's see if we can actually pull some pictures up. Let's see. East Windsor, Saybrook, New Haven, Newington. Can I search? I'm just curious. I know, I'm just browsing right now. Just figuring something. And this is what recently I had to... No, it doesn't seem to give me an option to search. Here it is. Oh, right here. It's called Mercury Price Cutter in Winston, Connecticut. So this is it. It's 29 Main Street, Winston, Connecticut. Okay. Waterbury. Doesn't seem to be pulling up anything. Doesn't even show pictures. I don't really know what products they sell, but they seem to have a lot of different things. Services, wholesale, real estate, modas, history. yeah, just pretty interesting stuff. But it's a major thing. So okay, so let's get back to the deal here. So this is Walmart.com, and back to them. If you want to get dried carrots, you ain't gonna get them cheap. Sorry. You might as well, for that price, you might also take a damn bus if you can get the buses running. And risk getting COVID-19 and go up to Cumberland, go up to CVS, or Stop and Shop and get your carrots. Or if the farmer's market had fresh carrots, I would have gotten some of them. So as far as the hair colors go, now, like I said, I prune this list down to as much as I can for the things I need. The cats have really chosen to go with the dried canned food, or the canned food with the dry. They basically gave me the finger or the claw and said, we're not interested in dry food anymore. Get us canned food, or else. So you want canned food, you gotta have to pay more for it. Cat litter, Tidy Cats is okay, but I'm really not overall impressed with Tidy Cat. I think it's kind of sucks. So I really do want to go get something better than the bare basics crap that we see. So it's just an example of what I'm talking about. Let me switch this back to me here. It's just an example of what I'm talking about here of all the stuff that you can do in the store, and it's, So why have I been grumpy on my live streams? Well, might as well bring that up because, after all, like everybody else, it certainly is a hot button topic. Okay, I've been struggling with not only beginning of reverse seasonal affective disorder, depression disorder, are sad, but also with the fact is that I do enjoy going outside, and with my knee, I have to be careful when I'm walking outside because of if it's the weather is, especially with snow outside, that if I walk out in the snow and I slip, I'm going down with a boom. And when I go down with a boom, unless I have somebody to help me get up or something to support me like my walker, I'm not going to get up. Okay. It is extremely painful. And I must be very careful not to rip any more tendons. So I have to be careful because right now what tendons I have are actually getting stronger. So I am walking more, and at least I am moving under my own power. Thank peace to the Holy Spirit that I am walking more in my own power instead of being in a wheelchair. Somebody suggested one time is, wouldn't you like to have a power chair or a power scooter? The answer is yes, but the problem is how am I going to look it up 3 flights of stairs? I'm going to tell you a story about that. For me, there's no outlet outside to plug it in the power chair to charge it. So, and don't tell me to bring it inside and climb 3 flights of stairs with a big power scooter that has a battery pack in the back and it's got to be charged and then come back down 3 flights of stairs again to drive it around. It's not like be trying to drive your Tesla up 3 flights of stairs to plug it into a Tesla supercharger or to a Tesla level 2 charger and then bring it back downstairs when you're done ready to drive around for the day. Not going to happen. So you normally would have a way to charge your Tesla car outside. Well, likewise, I would need to find a way to charge a power chair or scooter outside. Now, there was a guy named Ronald that lived here. He was in a wheelchair partially, and he would manage to, like me, had to hobble down 3 flights of stairs, and then he would ride his wheelchair around. The only problem was he had no tarp on his chair. Rain got to it, snow got to it, rusted everything out, ruined the controller on it. He asked me to work on it one time. I called the manufacturer to see if I can order the controller board, and they said, well, you need to program it custom by Invacare, and you need a custom programmer, and the board was $700. And I told him, I said, Ron, I can't afford that. There's no way I'm going to be able to charge you $700 for a board, especially since it's for the controller, for the 48 volts and the chair needed. Or is it 24 volts? It's 24 volts running on 2 50 amp hour sealed lead acid batteries. it was just too expensive to do that. So clearly for me, any kind of a power chair or scooter would have to be something that is rated for outdoor use. I don't think that would be a power chair or scooter that you're going to be seeing driving around inside of a building like a retail. It might be a motor scooter, but because of my eyesight and the way I walk and the way my balance is, it would have to be a four-wheel. And depending on the state of Connecticut's regulations, it would not be something I can afford to get. Especially given the fact that I had a three-wheeled old trike that rusted out badly enough. And okay, my cat's home. Mr. Cat. Rusty's here. I just didn't want to go through that again and spend a huge amount of money on something that is going to rust, corrode, and potentially just fail because I can't carry it upstairs to keep it dry. So things like the Rascal, the Hover-Round, or even one of the other little scooters isn't going to cut it for me. Okay. Second of all, it's something like the carts that they have at Walmart. They're heavy. Okay, those Merc carts, those Amigo carts are heavy. So to get something like that, it's still going to weigh a lot. It still only has a level 1 charger on it, which means it's, normally for most people, 120 volt charger is not a problem. Come on, get down, Rusty. Okay? Level 1 charger is not a problem, but for me, it is a problem because I can't even get an extension cord down there for level 1. So I did that from Ron's wheelchair. It was a nightmare, considering we have no power socket outside. So obviously we'd have to throw an extension cord a whole 100 plus feet up to my apartment window, and the fire marshal doesn't exactly like that idea. Because you imagine what would happen if you tried to do that with a Tesla, even with a level 1 120 volt charger. It's gonna be a real problem for a lot of people lugging a charger up 3 flights of stairs. So a power chair or power scooter is not an option. So we use the walker because I can carry the walker down, and then if I need to use it, I have it with me, carrying it around. But that means that my hand is tied up carrying the damn thing. So what I want to do is I'm trying to get myself strong enough that I can walk around without it. That's one of the reasons why it's important that I be able to go outside. But with the COVID-19, I haven't been able to go anywhere. So I haven't had a chance to practice walking on Winston sidewalks. I haven't had a chance to practice anything. Even if I take my walker with me, like Linus takes his blanket with him, just take it with me. Just carry it in my arm like a bag of groceries. At least that way when my hip starts to hurt or my back starts to hurt, I can just click it open and get going and keep going. That's what I need to do. I'm an Aquarius. I'm tough. I'm rebellious. I'm a rebel with a cause. In this case, I'm not going to give up walking because of my body is basically being a pain in the ass. That's not me. I'm not a giver-upper. I'm a tough ass, and I always will be. Now let's talk about the live streams. The way I said today on the show that this is going to be the last live streams on the weekdays. And here's the reason. Because when I do a live stream, I feel that I have failed to achieve success with my audience. You guys, of course, are just like me. You're struggling with this COVID-19. You're worried about your friends and your families. You're dealing with the realities of what happens if I get sick. What happens if my children get sick? What happens if I run out of toilet paper, heaven forbid? And that's what the video was supposed to be showing here, is you can order some things online. But unfortunately, food, and we're talking about dried food, like dried carrots. You can go for, like fruit bars and other things, processed foods. I don't know about things like meats. Anything that needs refrigeration, shipping may be a problem. In that case, you may have to make some changes. I don't know if you can buy You can buy Spam. I didn't show you Spam, but that's a good thing. Can you get Spam? Let me just check real quick here on that. I'm not gonna go and pull up the page here because it's a tinned meat. Let's see if I can get some Spam. And also, yeah. So let's look for this here. Let's look for Spam. Okay. Canned. Let's just search for canned meat. Yeah, canned meat. And Keystone canned meat sold online. Okay. Canned meats online. Canned meat. Okay. So let's take a look here. We have Keystone beef. Alright. We have Armor Original Vienna sausages. These are, okay, here's a ham. That'd be fine. Ham would be good. Ham would be fine. Spam. $5.84 2-pack of Spam. 25% less sodium. 12-ounce can. 2-pack. $5.84. That's not bad. That's half the price of Cumberland Farms. Libby's corned beef. $4.88. 12-ounce can. 3-pack Valley Fresh canned chicken breast. $8.67. So yes, you can get this stuff is shipping because this is stuff you can buy in a can. Hickory smoked bacon light, corned beef hash, $5.16. Chicken and sea canned sardines. Red salmon, Brunswick. Okay, so you can get canned King Oscar sardines. Me and Patty were joking around about would you ever eat that pickled herring from Sweden there. So Stormy was telling me about it. She liked the stuff in the past when she was a kid. I don't know. I don't think right now would be a good time to eat something that requires adequate ventilation. You have to open up upside down in a bucket because of the stink. I don't think I'm ready to deal with that right now. But pickled herring, ew, it does not sound good. It's actually not bad. Fine, you can eat it later. I'm going to touch you right now. But I'm just trying to say is you can get canned meats and stuff. You can get canned vegetables. But unfortunately, since they don't ship it by food stamps, you're going to have cash for that. So if you have cash in your budget, you're all set. That's the reason I was looking forward to the situation with yeah. Well, anyway, fortunately enough, that's not the way it's going to work. So, but I do have plans to do a couple things differently this month. So how much is my grocery list going to cost me? Well, at this point, I did show you this already. I'm just going to read it real quick here. I already told you how much I had left over. It's going to come out to be $67.93. Just round it off $90 or $17. Now, I had $95, which means that I'm going to have about 25. About 25. And I didn't even include paper towels. I didn't include toilet paper. I didn't include Scotch brake pads. I didn't include anything. Fortunately, good news is I do have money in my checking account, and I do have money in my savings. I've been saving, as I said, automatically in my budget, $25 a month, as I showed you. So let's go back and look at that real quick here. Yeah, so let's take a look at this. Remind you, just so you understand, okay, let's remind this. Okay, so let me go back to the screen here so I can see it. Here we have, again, the remaining $95.91. Now, don't forget, if you see up here, if I tap on the savings account tab so you can see this better, you can see that money is going into the checking account automatically each month is $20. So that means the next month I'll have a $75 in my savings account, which then I could take out the $20 and I'll still have $55 if I need to. The next few months are going to be definitely nip and tuck. There is not going to be no, this is going to be a great time to straighten out my budget and get my life back together. It's going to take time, boys and girls. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen tomorrow. So we have to basically just hold out and see if I can get. Somebody's gonna probably ask me is, gee, Michelle, when are you gonna get your camera fixed? Other camera, the beautiful, awesome camera. Great question. Let's take a look at that. Let's explain to you what I need to get for that. Where's the stupid Chrome browser screen? There it is. All right, so let's take a quick look at this right now. So let's go to our eBay page because that is where we're gonna go to. So let's see. Do I have my eBay summary page? Yes, I do right here. Okay, so let's go to this. Let's go to my watch list. Perfect. That's where I am right now. I'm going to sort to lowest first. I can search for the individual items on my phone, but I don't think I can search online. So let's just go through here, and you can see I have a huge list of different items. Cables, plugs, jacks, cords, plugs, headphone cords. Just all kinds of neat stuff in here. So, yeah. Let's see. Well, actually, wouldn't it be under vehicle electronics? Yeah. TV, video, and home audio. Okay, so let's go through this one here. This is an audio cable. That's the head shell I need for my turntable. That's not going to be done in the near future. That's another one of the same thing. There's just some audio amplifiers. I just happened to search for audio. There's the AC adapter for the TV that I had been given, but I haven't actually picked it up yet. It's only set $8.99. I really do need that AC adapter so I can actually watch my TV. Here's a rooftop antenna. I showed this to Patty, and she was really excited about this. I said the only thing is, it's kind of a bit of a misnomer, but if it works, it works. I mean, for $20. It's no skin off my ass. The realistic turntable cartridge, that's another $50. Not exactly a great deal. Just kind of expensive. So I'm going to see if I can try to find the thing I was looking for. So let me go back to my all categories like I was just doing. There is no option to search. I can't search like I can on my phone. So I have to basically go through this real quickly. So let me just go through this searching here. Yeah, like search for ending soonest. No, I want the lowest price first. I know about how much it costs, so I'm going to go to that real quick here. Oh, by the way, for those of you who need razor blades, if you ever want to get cheap, I'm just showing you 10 pack here. 10 pack of Gillette silver, blue, double-edged razor blades. These things are good. You can get $4.69. Okay. Now, that still gives you, a lot of shapes. And for that price, it's not the biggest deal. But you know what? If you need to scrape your face, there's your go. There's your answers. I've been using those things for a long time. I'm a double-edged safety razor, and it works fantastic on my legs. It works fine on my little bit of hair I get on my face, too. And it does a beautiful job. It's great. I've never had a problem with them. They ain't the only one. They can get better deals than that if you buy them in larger amounts. I just happened to show you that. So, right now, I'm going to just go here. I'm just searching for something particular. Display adapters. Oh, yeah. Well, that's HDMI to nylon fast charger. Yeah, I need some new chargers, too. But that's something else I don't need right now. So, I'm trying to find out the thing I'm looking for. Now, somebody suggested me is, why don't you buy a new camera instead of this one we're using right now? And the reason is that there's nothing wrong with this camera. It's kind of basic. I need to get some ink from my fountain pen, too. Chargers, plugs, I got all kinds of electronic doodads and jihas and doohickeys. But a lot of this stuff is not going to be something I'm going to be using in the near future. Oh, yes. My Blood Elf necklace, World of Warcraft, M2 to PCI adapter, allowing me to put some M.2 drives into a PCI slot of my Mac. I really want to get this to Blood Elf pendulum. I am really much into the Blood Elf life of World of Warcraft. I love the Blood Elf characters, and I play Blood Elf. So that's my thing. X10 batteries. I need some more batteries for my remote phone. I also get some more. 345. There's the UVC lamp. I got bought one from my humidifier. I gotta put one in. Soon. The slides, they work okay, but once the sidewalks, they'll scratch the hell out of them. One run, and basically the things are already done. That's sad. One run, and the poor things were just about done. They're just not. There's the adapter I bought originally for the monitor. I'm using a VGA monitor with a display port to this adapter. This monitor only does 720p, so I have to make do with what I got. There's the case for that board. You can mount a C mount lens and a CS mount lens in it. There's the amulet that I got to replace that magically disappeared. Nobody knows where it went. It just disappeared off my neck. Never found it ever again. At the same time, Patty never found her dog's leash either. It's really weird that both would disappear at the same time. And she started to get really panicky and superstitious and scared. And so, yeah, it definitely is an issue and strange. The thing would just disappear so damn fast. Some of the things on here were for purchasing things for a different. Here's the UVC dongle that we're using here for this existing camera. It's not a bad little dongle, but does not like sharing the port, a USB 2.0 port with other devices, and going through a hub. I have no idea how it would react going through a hub on USB 3. I got USB 3 is plugged into right now. It doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong. But I bought a card. I think you'll see. Here's the serial port card. I want to get one of these as well someday. Firewire to 400 to 800 cables, handsets, retro telephone handset because I work from my TDD. Plug-in screw-in circuit breakers, telephone cartridges. There's a case, helm here, sled. Batteries. There's a camera. This is a USB-based camera. No, wait. This is no, that's not. By the way, let's just go through this real quick. Those are wheels that someone donated to me. I got those for free. I didn't even have to pay for those. Those were donated to me. So let me just go through right here. Power transformers. These are the filters that my humidifier uses. They are not that expensive. They're pretty cheap. Telephone switches. Here's the wigs. So we can see this is where we got my wig from. This is where we got Lumi's wig from. Yeah. Here's the display I'm talking about for the camera. $15.99. That's the one our camera is missing for the PAL camera. We need another one of those displays so that we can see the picture and then we'd be all set. Because the camera itself is working fine. Unfortunately, somebody threw away my Patterson development reel, thinking they're never moving back. Thanks a lot, Patty. So let's see if I can find another Patterson development tank. Developing tank. Let's see. All right, so because she threw away my Patterson tank, she threw away my measuring cups. She threw away. This is definitely not something I'm buying right now, but I'm definitely going to have to buy another Patterson tank and reel. And so what I'll do is, let's see, film processing and developing equipment. Let's search for ending soonest, lowest price first. I'm going to go to buy it now just to see how much they're costing. They got the tank here. Got a vintage Patterson darkroom photography developing tank. The one I have is similar to, let's see. No, it's not orange. It's not like that. I just get a pop-on lid. What the hell? Oh, they got some big shit. They got some big tank. Yeah, they do. Patterson film tank. Let me look up film tank. So here's the reels for it. Now, if you're not afraid of going with used, you can buy cut plate, seam, and glass developing tank. Wow. Dig this crazy deal. Yeah, I have to look up. Unfortunately, I had a brand new tank and she threw it out at me. I'm going to have to get another one. But that's for the future, guys. I'm not going to do that now. The thing I'm trying to say is I got a lot of things I've got to do. And so we're going to be doing that as we can go. Actually, I think this thing fades too damn fast. Yeah. It doesn't, yeah, it does kind of fade a little fast, but that's okay. All right, so anyway, that's pretty much it. I know we talked a lot longer than I was intending to, but I figured I'd show you something a little different. Like I said, I have to work things out with the budget and the budget sheet and see what I can do in the future. But let me just remind everybody that, yes, we are going to be live Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Maybe I'll be live tomorrow. Who knows? And you never know, you know. But I do not think it makes any chance to start before 8 o'clock because nobody really comes in at 7. Nobody really comes in at 7. And so that's something to keep in mind. No one comes in at 7, so it's not really worth it to go in at 7. If I was to go on tomorrow, I'll probably go on at 8 o'clock at night. Or since we're all staying at home anyway, instead of doing a separate Facebook stream, maybe which I haven't been doing anyway, is maybe we'll just see what we can do for tomorrow and see if we can get some things done. But the point is I do want all of you guys to be safe. Just keep in mind what I showed you. You know, take it with a grain of salt. If you enjoyed this kind of video with this unplanned kind of just watching me show you different things on screen and things like that, I do hope you enjoy it. At least you can understand my madness and what I got to do. So let me just point out real quick. I have 6 more months to pay the landlords $900 a month. And then after that, the rent goes back to $700. So which means I got to pay, let's see, April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay, $600 a month. And then October, we go back to $700. And so in October, we'll have another $200 extra available. But also my food stamps will change on the month of September because they say they're changing them every 6 months. So, which means that October, I will not have 194. I only have 107, if even that much. So I have to watch out for that. But the point is that also Patty was nice enough to send me some pictures of flowers today. She couldn't send me real flowers, obviously. She didn't have any money to send real flowers. But she sent me a picture of a flower from a magazine, and she sent me pictures of the dancing M&Ms from a magazine in email or in text message. And I thought that was really sweet of her to do that. That was nice. She's showing that she actually does want to reciprocate the love, but that's another story altogether. We can discuss that another day. We can go into the relationship ins and outs and details. But just to say is that I know some think she's a bad person because she sees me as an income source. But the truth is that me and her both want the same thing. We both want to settle down. We're both older. We're not interested in being alone anymore. We don't want to be alone anymore. I can understand why. She herself has been hurt many, many, many times in relationships, and she doesn't want to get screwed. But she really doesn't want to be alone. Deep down, she really wants to settle down with the right person. Conversely, I'm thinking the same thing. What I had learned when living with Patty for those 2 months is I actually was able to win her heart. I was able to win her heart. And here's the secret with a Virgo. Just might as well grab this anyway. What the hell? You can forget chocolate. Forget flowers. That might work on some level. What they like is 1, They want a person that is smart and intelligent and articulate. Oh yeah, well dressed. Now she had been screwed by a lot of guys, and then in a bad way. And she was going out with one guy for a while. She thought it was going to work out with him. It didn't work out. This guy was a creep. Okay, he screwed her up so bad emotionally that and it was funny because at the time she came to me and asked me for advice on what I would do about the person. And I told her straight out, I said, given what's going on with your life, is I'd get the hell away from him. Of course, I still had feelings for her, but I respectfully understood that she had to come to her own conclusion. Virgos have to come through and think about it on their own before they say, I do. It can take 2 or 3, 4 years before they seriously warm up to another relationship. They just got out of a really bad, toxic relationship with this guy. And so, because after she had been a long-term relationship with a prior Aquarius, I don't know the story about this guy, other than know is that they had several children together, and that they lived together for a long time, and there was a lot of love and there was a lot of feelings, and but it was the last guy that really fucked her head up bad. So it's not. But then again, she told me is I don't really get well along with Aquariuses. I said to myself, well, you were hanging out with a guy for many years, and you had many children with one. So obviously, that's not entirely true. To say that you're not willing to hang out with Aquarius, it means that you just haven't found the right Aquarius, because obviously you were happy with him. But maybe they weren't. I don't know. But as an Aquarius, one of the things the Spirit's been telling me is, Michelle, you're dealing with a fine piece of china here. She suffered a lot of damage. She's got cracks, she's got chips. You're going to have to be careful with her. You're going to have to love her with all your heart, mind, and soul. But you're going to have to be patient, because she's not a Libra. She's not a Pisces. She's not going to jump right in the sack with you. That's not going to happen, okay? She's been damaged. She's been betrayed and hurt. You need to win her heart. And I made a commitment to Mother God and Father God when I was over her house. I said, Mother, I really love this woman to death. I really want to make her happy, but I'm not sure how. Please, can you help me to understand what I need to know? And I have been getting advice from Spirit, and I've been trying my best to put that advice to work, and it seems to be working. She is like a flower star, or more like kind of like a flower, all closed up. The petals haven't unfolded yet, but I'm starting to see her petals starting to open. And I'm earning her trust is what a Virgo needs. You're not going to rush in and get a Virgo to go from total rejection and misery and total hurt inside her heart to all of a sudden the next day being willing to jump in the sack with you. That's not going to happen. But it's funny because I'm not really focused so much on the sex. Although I know eventually it's going to come up. Yeah, she's seen me naked. Yeah, she knows what I got. She knows how I'm built. That's fine. Now at least I don't have to worry about having her go, be turned off in bed. She already knows what I got. After all, she was taking care of me for 2 months. She certainly knows what I got. So I really, really, people wonder why it makes me so happy when they talk about her so much. I figured I might as well bring this up. She's so special to me. I cannot explain it any further than that. To say is, and she makes me warm inside, and I so much do want to spend my life with her. I said to myself, even before the injury, I said, dear God, I'm going to marry this woman one day. And we had originally talked about moving in together 2 years ago. And then what happened to that? Well, it kind of got sidelined. And then Spirit said, well, it's time to kick this action in gear, thus the fall, the knee damage. That was not an accident from Spirit. That wasn't on purpose. And the reason why it had to happen was this Aquarius wasn't doing nothing. They were just sitting on the sideline, just dilly-dallying. And Spirit said, nope, it's time you kick your ass in gear, girl, because it's time to do something with this. Tired of having you sit there like a lovesick puppy, looking at this beautiful woman and going, oh, gee, I don't know if I'm ever going to have a relationship with her. Spirit is saying, I want you, oh, yes, you are. You are going to have a relationship with her, and you're going to be happy. But you got to start by giving it a try. Now, let me talk about that. So you might say, well, then Spirit must be a mean, hot, hurtless, terrible thing to want to wish ill will on you. No, because, look, I already had a problem with the knee already with arthritis. It was literally becoming extremely painful to walk. Now I'm not having that kind of pain anymore with arthritis. So that arthritis is gone. That knee pain is gone. I do have, from the past, a fractured hip. I have a hairline fracture in my hip as well. That was partially because of the earlier accidents and the way I had to walk and the way I had to twist my knee and walk the way I did. It caused damage to my ball joint in my hip. So there was a lot of damage done. And so what happened was by falling and rupturing that tendon, I walk straight now. So that's a good thing. So instead of walking like a giant wind-up toy you see on Boomerang, the little toy that walks like this back and forth, now I'm walking more straight instead of going sideways like this. I still waddle, but not as bad. And so the whole point is the Spirit is trying to tell me is, girl, you ain't gonna get her in your bed or in your heart if you don't make a move. You need a push. I don't think it was an accident with the ice. I don't hold it against the landlord because I think that was Spirit saying is we had no choice. Is if we didn't do something, Michelle would never finally reached out to Patty. We want Michelle and Patty together. Michelle needs Patty in her life. Without Patty in her life, Michelle is just a walking, talking zombie. Nobody wants walking, talking zombie. Now Michelle has some passion. Now Michelle has something to live forward to. Sure, Michelle misses Patty. She wants to be with her. She wants to talk with her. And she wanted to have lunch with her. But because of COVID-19, nobody's going to lunch with anybody. So Michelle feels that loneliness in her heart. I almost swear to God, this could be a whole separate video in its own. And maybe I should cut it off here and just make this a separate video clip. Because it really is such an important part of what I feel. But you guys like long videos anyway. Maybe I could do some timestamps. No, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll just upload it as a complete video, and then if I have to, I'll cut it in half. Maybe I'll make it into two videos, part 1 and part 2. But then there's so much I'm trying to show in this video. I'm trying to be creative. So what about Final Cut? What about Final Cut? Let's talk about that. Why aren't we using Final Cut? Well, because the version of Final Cut I have is not available for High Sierra. Apple wants me to pay $299 for that version. Now, that ain't going to happen. At least, not now. Renters rebate. I got to get paperwork ready for renters rebate. But with all this COVID-19 and all the programs that are closed because of COVID-19, I'm going to have to go ahead and start getting stuff together for renters rebate. And it's going to take a few months to do that. So I'm going to get everything together. And then how much money am I going to get? Well, last year I got, 670? 660, I think. 660. Yeah. All right, 660. Let's just say 660. But still, do you really want to pay $299 for a copy of Final Cut Pro 10? Honestly, I don't know if I really want to spend that much on Final Cut Pro 10. But, so without being able to use Final Cut Pro 10 on the High Sierra, I do have Final Cut Pro 10 on the El Capitan. but I'm going to have to switch over to that one. And if I really want to. But right now I got iMovie, so I could edit this on iMovie that's compatible with this program. And if I have to cut it down. I know I can even use the YouTube video editor, but with the way right now we're doing things, it may not be so practical to do it online. But that's expected. So everything that we've been doing the last few months has been done through T-Mobile. Now T-Mobile, as I said, is I'm running that on my mobile hotspot, and through the Vonets adapter, I connected my Mac Pro to my Samsung SMB100T mobile hotspot. And the reason is I wanted to originally set it up so I can go through a router and not have to worry about have to go Wi-Fi for everything. It's an older LTE hotspot, but it's working, so don't bitch. You could be worse. You could be stuck with 3G. Ooh. Oh, it suck. Actually, I got a 3G one. I got a 3G one that I could use. But unfortunately, I don't think iSierra would work with it because it lacks the driver. It works fine with the Yosemite. Is it Yosemite? It's El Capitan. No, it's prior to Yosemite. Yeah, it's Mountain Lion. It's Mountain Lion or is it Yosemite? 10.6.4. Okay. Let's leave it at that. I don't think the point is it's not workable for the more modern computers. So I bought that thinking it was going to be a great solution. But I haven't even set up the other Mac yet that has the other video editor on it, the Power Mac G5. So there's things I've got to buy. I do got to buy the AC adapter for that TV, so at least I can do something with that. Eventually, the guy who gave me the TV said he would be nice enough to reimburse me for it if I buy it and give him the receipt when the soup kitchen's open on Fridays. Well, the soup kitchen's not open, so that means that if I buy it in April, then I'm probably not going to get reimbursed for it. So we'll have to just take it with a grain of salt and see what happens. Maybe by that time, we can get our World of Warcraft games playing again. I want to get back to my games too. So I do have things I want to do. And I have to work on my house. I need to get some more Scotch-Brite pads. I got to get some chlorine bleach. I have to, as much as I hate working with chlorine bleach, I'm going to have to bleach the house a little bit. There are things in my house that need bleach. I need it in the bathroom. I got to bleach the bathroom floor. I got to clean the house a bit better. Right now, it's shortage of supplies. That's why I have not been doing anything. Because one day, I'm going to have Patty come over. But she can't spend the night because she has to go home to take care of the dogs. But that's the thing with pets, She wants to, she has to take care of the pets too. She said to me, would you be willing to come down here and spend the night? I said, yeah. I'd be willing to spend the night with you down there. Because Rusty and Pam are easy, because they just feed them cat food and put enough cat food in the dishes, dry food, whatever, so they have food. And then I would spend the night or two at her home. And then me and her could do some fun things together. And I'm looking forward to that after this COVID-19 bullshit. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, that's long enough. We've talked plenty. So are we going to be live tomorrow? I don't know. Do you really want a live show? Because I noticed that the viewership has dropped so much on the live shows that there is clearly indicative that people do not like the live shows. However, I do see a lot of people watching the live shows afterwards because they can fast forward and rewind through it. So that's the reason I'm thinking is that we're going to do the vlogs instead and bcasts instead because it's easier for you and me and everybody else, because then we can focus on, you can focus with your time with your friends and family. Please understand that's the most important thing right now. Please make sure to spend time with your friends and family. Please. You don't know what's coming. I don't know what's coming. And like Cheryl from Spirit Mail said, we're entering a new time. New experiences are coming. Spirit is trying to keep you safe. Spirit is trying to show you something, Aquarius. You're Aquarius, I'm Aquarius. Because she said to me, because she's Aquarius too, she says, you're an Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius. And you know that we are close to Spirit, whereas many are not. And I have a feeling that we are going to see some changes. She said you need to focus within and focus on your spiritual energies, because there's beautiful energies coming for the future. And that you know that Spirit loves you. And just be focused on the energies within. Don't let all the news and bullshit get on your nerves. Okay, no, my arm is kind of stiff. Yeah, it's still sore. That's another story. But I can get up there. Oh, I gotta exercise my arm too. Oh my God. Yeah. Whoa. I gotta work on my arm a bit. I gotta do some more exercises on it. It still twings when I bend it up like that. Anyway, the thing is that I'm still going to try to keep working on getting myself back into shape, guys. I mean, look, what happened was when I fell, I grabbed on my wheelchair to try to break the fall. What I did was it almost wrenched my arm out of my socket. Ow! So what was in February? Late January. I'm still, still trying to lift my arm up. Or I could do all the way up this arm. I can't do it. This arm I can go all the way up. This one I can't without help. And then when I do that, I feel the muscles twinge. So I know that the muscles are not broken. They may have been torn. They may have been pulled. And they're doing better, but they're still taking a lot of work. They really have not been doing as much work, and that's why I'm trying to get all my muscles in my arm and my knee working again. The knee is doing fine as long as I don't overexert it. Same thing in the arm. So there are things I've got to do in my life. So am I going to color my hair that dark brown? I might just do it. What the fuck? I don't think it's going to hurt any. I could try a temporary color. That's going to cost some more money for the temporary dye, just to color my hair for a show. It's growing out, guys. Okay, my hair is growing out. It looks awful. It does not look the same color on my phone as it does on this camera. Okay, because the white balance and this is different with this camera. So you're gonna have to take it with a grain of salt. All right, guys. Look, that's enough. I think we've done plenty, but I want to thank everybody for. By the way, in case you wanted to know, is different transitions and stuff like that. I can add some more transitions. What kind of transitions can we add to this? Well, this is OBS. Yeah, I don't know. I could add more of them, but the point is that we got it working on this computer. Thank God. It's better than none at all. But honestly, I really kind of would like to be able to go back to the other video card so I can go into El Capitan. But for now, I can go into El Capitan with this, but I don't know how to switch back from El Capitan easily to this version, because I'd have to do it blind, because it doesn't have the ROM in it to show the Mac, Power Mac, or Mac Pro boot screen, so it's not going to work easily. So it's another story altogether. But for now, I'll see you guys soon. I will consider doing a tomorrow show if I can get enough people to actually be interested. Given when the show seems to be people coming in or about 8 o'clock, I'm going to start the show about 7:45. 8:15 is better than 7 because no one's going to be sitting around and twiddling their thumbs. And that way, people can come in, like the popcorn, whatever, and get ready to go. And that's what we'll do. So tomorrow, we're going to start the show at 7:45 Eastern Time. That still works for me. 7:45 Eastern Time. So until that time, say that, ciao, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.